Hey, it's Ashley with Createful Art. I'm excited that you're here with me. Today we are going to create a beach scene on wood. I love the rustic look of wood and I love the beach, so I thought why not combine the two? If this is the first time we have met, subscribe to get more art lessons for the whole family. Let's get started. First of all, you're going to need a panel, a wood panel, and you can create one with some scrap wood. If you don't have a wood panel, you can get a canvas panel and do it on a canvas panel. It just looks really cool on wood. You will also need acrylic paints and some water in a cup or a jar, a palette, I use a plate, it's handy, and paper towels, some brushes. I like to use the white flat brush and then one round brush. And then something to help you draw the circle for your sun. Once you have all those things, you're ready for the next step. For this step, you're going to draw some guidelines to where you want the objects in your painting. So I'm going to put the sun over here on the left, and I'm going to use a pencil to draw where I want it to be. And I'm just going to draw half because it's going to be setting. I'm going to use this natural line right here to be the horizon line where the water's at. And to make this more interesting than just water going all the way down to the page, we're going to draw some slanted lines like this where the waves are going to come in. Okay, and don't make them all slanted the exact same. And when you come in and you paint this, it's going to look different anyways. It's not going to look like weirdness. But see how the layers gives it a look already? That this is the water and these are the waves going towards the sand in this corner. Once you're done with that, you can go on to the next step. So for this step, you're going to paint your background, which is going to be your sky. We're going to use blocking in because we don't want to paint over our sun, because then we have to layer a lot on top to get the color we want for the sun. So you're going to start out with making a sunset color. So I'm just going to put some white in case I need it in the middle. And then I'm going to use this orange. If you need to make orange, just use red and yellow to make your orange. In fact, I'm going to give myself some red and yellow because I might want to change my orange color. And notice that I'm just using just a tiny bit of paint, not a whole bunch. This is not a huge canvas area or wood area. Okay, so I'm going to get the color that I want with my big fat wide brush because I'm going to use that. And just going to kind of play with this until I get a nice sunset color that I want. And I want it to be kind of a brightish orange. But your color can be different. You can be creative with this. I really like this color right here. It's one of my favorite colors. So when I place down my paint, I'm not going to worry about getting paint over the whole surface because that's not going to make it look rustic. So I'm going to let some of the wood show through like that. See how it shows through? And I'm using a method called blocking, which means I'm not going to go over this area. So you don't need a whole lot of paint for this. Now if you want to, you can come in and give it a little yellow right here to just give it some more color. Like that. Like that white. Okay. The next thing that you can do is you can go down here and paint just a little bit on the water, especially down here where the sand is. This is going to show some of that orange. and then on the very edges of your wave. Just see how fast that is. That's it. That's all you need. Ta-da! Okay, so you're ready for the next step. Okay, for this step you're going to paint your sun. So you've already blocked it in. All you need to do is go over it with white. And you want to go over your line that you created. You can use this brush, or I like to outline with this brush and make lines. And then fill in the area with the wider brush. Again, don't worry about covering the entire wood area. Okay. And then you're going to bring some of this down here. And make sure you kind of do it in a circle like this. That's going to make it look like the sun's reflecting off the water. Leave a line right here. That's going to separate the two. Okay, what's going to make this look really cool and the sun to stand out is adding more contrast. So just really quickly grab a darker orange and go around the very edge of your sun. See how it makes it stand out a little bit more? All you need, and then you're ready for the next step. Right? For this step you're going to make your water, so you're going to need blue. I have two different kinds of blue here. I'm going to use my primary blue for most of it, but I'm gonna want a darker blue as well. So let's see what this one is purple. I can just make a purple with that, so I'll just keep that there. To make it darker, I'm going to use black. And this is dry right here, so I'm going to add it right here. It's going to be dark right here, and it's going to get lighter as we go down. So I'm going to take my flat brush right here, and I'm going to make a darker blue color. And I'm going to go on this horizon line right here. I'm going to make a line, and I'm going to go all the way across. I want to separate the sun from the reflection. Okay, and then I'm going to have that be the darkest of the colors, and then I'm going to come in and just slightly go over the wood. Now I don't want to go over this part too much because that's the reflection, but then it stops being a reflection down here. And some of that orange is going to shine through. It's going to look really cool. Okay, and then I get lighter as I go. Okay, get the next value and bring it down to where you had your wave. And then you kind of want to start making this a little bit more solid through here. So add a little more paint here. That's the next value, so I'm going to add some more blue. Bring down that lighter color. I'm not going to go completely over that orange, but I am going to add some blue over it because, I mean, it's not a complete line. A wave doesn't work that way. It's not a solid line. much white down here. I mean, it's light colored. Okay, and then spraying the white down. Go over it here. And put some white between those waves, like that, and the same thing here. It's really looking like waves. Make that a little thicker right there, so it really picks up that wave look. Okay. I want you to take a minute and I want you to look back from your painting and look at it from a distance to see if there's anything that you need to change in it. Here's my finished art piece. I hope that you had fun creating with me. There is a link in the description to the lesson plan that goes with this lesson and 11 other projects that are beach themed. Please give this a thumbs up if you liked it, and go ahead and subscribe for more art lessons like this, and I will see you next time. Bye! Here's a couple other art videos that you might want to check out, and be sure to subscribe.